Let me start by saying I will always advocate for adoption first, but I know that's not an option for everyone due to a variety of factors. It's vital to recognize that purebred does not mean well-bred. So how do you know who to turn to for a healthy and well-rounded purebred puppy? Today I'll be covering the hallmarks of what makes a breeder ethical. Let's dig in. Do they perform all pertinent health testing? Ensuring the parent's health involves more than just surface level testing like embark or a vet check. A trustworthy breeder conducts in-depth genetic and physiological tests through a veterinarian to clear any major health concerns and uses databases such as OFA or Cheek to register the results. Each breed has specific concerns, so be sure to research the relevant testing. You can refer to the Breed Parent Club's websites, Cheek or OFA. When dealing with an ethical breeder, you'll be provided with a health guarantee. This covers infectious diseases, medical examinations, vaccinations, and potential breed-specific conditions. It also ensures the breeder takes responsibility for any issues relating to inherited disorders. An ethical breeder also provides a comprehensive, legally binding contract that outlines aspects such as breeding rights, spay or neuter clause for pet homes, lifelong care commitments, and the agreement for the puppy's return if rehoming becomes necessary. This contract not only protects the puppy, but outlines rights for both the breeder and you as the puppy buyer. Request to review the contract before making any commitments. Reasonable puppy contracts will not include stipulations on the types of food, holistic versus traditional veterinary care, or any other forced ideologies. Limiting the number of times females are bred is a hallmark of a responsible breeder. This indicates a genuine concern for the dog's well-being, as constant breeding can be taxing. Spacing out litters also gives the breeder the ability to see how their puppies mature and make decisions about future pairings. Additionally, ethical breeders only have 1 or 2 litters a year, sometimes less frequently. This can vary depending upon the breeding program. However, always having puppies available is a huge red flag. Focusing on 1 or 2 breeds, as well as not producing mixes, ensures quality over quantity. An ethical breeder is going to stick with a small number of focus breeds and are usually similar, like beagles and basset hounds, for example. An ethical breeder makes sure the puppies they produce come from a good lineage and smartly matched parents. That means both parents should have high-level titles like champion or grand champion, preferably in different fields. Not just fancy words, these titles show that the dogs are good examples of their breed, meet characteristics essential to breed health and function. High-level titles on these dogs is like having an unbiased review of the dog's breeding potential, ability to perform original function, their structure, and temperament. Both parents having this level of recognition indicates a stronger propensity for desired traits, therefore better ability to produce quality puppies. Generally, each parent should have at least 2 significant titles. The specific titles might differ depending on the breed and what the breeder wants to achieve with their program. Aligning with breed standards is another indicator of an ethical breeder. They strive to produce dogs that are not only healthy, but are also physically capable of performing the tasks aligned with the breed's original purpose or a modern equivalent. It also gives you realistic expectations of what the temperament and adult size of the dog will be, as well as grooming and exercise requirements and other important characteristics. So, what even is the Breed Parent Club? It's an organization that creates the breed standard describing ideal size, coat, energy levels, biddability, and other traits based on the breed's original purpose. As a member, the breeder must breed to standard, follow ethical breeding practices, and adhere to a strict code of ethics. The club will have a website where you can find all sorts of breed-specific information like grooming, the breed standard, and breeder referral lists. The parent clubs are much more intimate organizations and have more information on breeders than, say, the AKC would. So be sure to find a local chapter if one is available. A thorough breeder will ask you a multitude of questions, seeking assurance that the puppy is going to a knowledgeable and suitable home. Expect inquiries about veterinary references, your knowledge of the breed, what made you choose this breed, and any other questions they may have for you as a prospective puppy buyer. An ethical breeder wants to know about the environment their puppies are going into, and putting in the work of getting to know you ensures you'll be getting a puppy that's a sound match. Open communication is key. An ethical breeder will be transparent about everything from the conditions the dogs are kept in to providing veterinary history, health certificates, registration paperwork, pedigrees, and titles on both parents. You may not be the one choosing your puppy. Ethical breeders know their pups and have already discussed your home life with you. Trusting them to choose ensures a lasting match because even within a litter, personality and energy levels can vary. Some pups are better suited for a more laid back home, while others thrive in more active settings. While some might consider your preferences for sex or maybe even color, there's no guarantee you'll get the exact dog that you're looking for. Ethical breeders are experts in puppy matchmaking, with the knowledge of their specific puppies, their parents, and the lineage behind them. Here's a crucial tip, and I really cannot stress this enough: never, ever send money for a dog that you haven't seen in person. Scammers are out there, and I've got a video on puppy and adoption scams to keep you informed. For some tips on navigating the next stage of puppy parenthood, check out my video, New Dog Now What? And if you want to be extra cautious, I've got videos on breeder red flags. Do you have any specific comments or concerns when looking for an ethical breeder? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. Until next time, stay curious and keep digging.